How is it going, everyone? It's Rob from Paragon and welcome back to another customer car spotlight. Today we're checking out the car behind me, which is Steven's one-of-one 70th anniversary Z06 with a little bit of ZR1 styling mixed in. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this one, so without further ado, come along with me and let's go check out this car. Starting off here at the front of the car, the first thing that catches your eye is this beautiful RPM carbon fiber hood. It's full real carbon fiber, light as a feather, and it goes fantastic with the OEM carbon fiber roof up top. Moving down below to the side of that, he's done the red DRLs, which look fantastic on the front of this car, mixed in with some more tiny little red accents. Those look very mean on the front of this car. Down below that, he's done this kind of carbon flash bezel in a carbon fiber, and behind that, he's opted for our Paragon Performance grille guards to keep this puppy safe and sound. Last but certainly not least, moving down below that, he's opted for the carbon fiber splitter and the carbon fiber canards from our friends over at AGM. I don't know about you guys, but the front of this car looks fantastic. Moving wide into the side of this car, I don't even have to say it, you already know it. This car is lowered. This time on the Paragon Performance springs, which give it a 1-inch drop, giving it this proper Corvette ride height, making those carbon fiber wheels in there look even better. But when we look closer at those carbon fiber wheels, you'll notice he wanted to keep a touch of that 70th in there by adding a custom red stripe around the outside to go with that 70th red caliper. Moving back behind that, when you've got this custom 70th anniversary paint, you want to keep it protected. That's why he's done the Paragon Performance extended splash guards to keep the paint and those carbon fiber side skirts protected. Speaking of carbon fiber, moving up to the mirror, he's done a carbon fiber mirror cap, and continuing on with some carbon fiber, this boomerang here on the door handle from AGM in a carbon fiber. And remember when I was telling you about little touches of red on the car? Well, we can see that here with the Z06 logo from GM in a beautiful red. And moving to the back of the car where most of the attention goes, well, what grabs yours first? None other than this huge wing. You might be asking, what is this wing? Well, it is a carbon fiber ZR1 style replica from our friends over at AGM. We'll have these very, very soon available to buy. This is actually one of the first, I believe, and it looks fantastic on this car. Gives the entire car a different look, changing it up from the typical Z07 wing you always see. And the best part, if you're looking for a spot to eat, well, on top of this wing, you can easily fit a dinner for two. And dropping down below that, we have these fantastic looking auto attic taillights. Now, usually your taillights have that red check mark, but these come with a smoked kind of gray check mark there instead, and the functions are even cooler. We have a separate video about that you can watch if you want to know more about these, but what you can obviously tell is they look fantastic on the back of this car. And down below those lights, he's replaced this carbon flash grille here with a carbon fiber one instead, to match the carbon fiber he's got on this rear diffuser here in the back. And when you look closely, he's also done these custom red tips, which look absolutely fantastic. And inside of those red tips is none other than the FABSPEED Z06 exhaust, giving this already exotic sounding car an even better sound. And that about wraps up the back of this car. So without further ado, let's move to the engine bay. Holy cow, we've made it to the engine bay. Hold on to your hats. Let's get into it. He's got the red intakes from GM being connected by the C8 Rally Driver engine plaque in a beautiful 70th anniversary pearl paint color. And just in case you hadn't figured out, this is a 70th anniversary edition. He's got it engraved on the bars here from us here at Paragon underneath this beautiful carbon fiber engine appearance package. He's also got the red Paragon GM branded caps to go with the red hood supports from our friends over at C8 Rally Driver, which connect to the red carbon fiber hood struts from us here at Paragon. And moving to the side, getting rid of the just plain black plastic look back here, he's done these covers in a 70th edition pearl white paint color as well. That looks pretty fantastic. Last but not least, we're here in the trunk where he's got this one-of-one custom C8 Rally Driver carbon fiber trunk cover with a clear window, which allows you to see through to the clear window of the carbon fiber EVENTURI intake with some red LEDs lighting it up. Try saying that 10 times fast. Don't get me wrong, I love this ZR1 styled wing, but I think the engine bay here takes the cake on being the most unique looking thing on this car. I think if I saw this at a car show, I would definitely snap a couple photos because this is not an engine bay you see every day. All right, so in the interior of this car, I'll be honest, there's not much we did in here because from the factory, this is already done up so beautifully with all the little bits of OEM carbon all spread around. All we did was the transmission cover for the gear select for drive, park, and reverse, and the custom door sill in carbon fiber he did as well. Other than that, everything OEM in here is fantastic. You've got little bits of white with that black suede, and one of my personal favorites is these two-toned competition seats. Steven, you've really outdone yourself with this one, so. Oh, and I'm almost forgetting, he did do the red carbon fiber key cover. And there you guys have it. That is a wrap on Steven's one-of-one 70th anniversary Z06 with a little ZR1 styling mixed in. Thank you so much, Steven, for sending us your car, allowing us to do all this stuff with it. We are certainly pleased with how it turned out, especially being the world's first, and it's just as unique as all the rest of the builds you've done on these cars. Thank you, Steven, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to let me know by leaving a like down below, comment, subscribe. And if you're interested in some of the parts you saw on Steven's car behind me, as always, they'll be linked in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I'm Rob from Paragon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.